Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm opening up about a really raw part of my recovery journey, how I stopped exercising to heal from my eating disorder. Trust me, this was not easy, but it was absolutely life-changing. If you're feeling stuck in the cycle of over-exercising or tapped out by your routine, stick around. I'm sharing the tips and the tools that helped me finally hit the pause and stop exercising completely so I could fully commit to my recovery. My recovery started with PHP, partial hospitalization program, but virtually. I was thrilled to do virtual treatment from home. I got to sleep in my own bed. No one was monitoring me. I got this. And then there was a devastating catch. No exercising. Like not even a little. Not even grocery shopping. No dog walks, no chores, basically bed rest. I thought, no way, I cannot just sit here while my husband does everything. So I kept doing light chores and shopping. But after 2 weeks, I was not weight restoring. And I was on my new food plan. The team said, inpatient it is. And inpatient was intense. I had to walk painfully slow between programs. If I sped up, the staff would yell, Heather, slow down. I couldn't even join the 10-minute morning walks on the weekend. That sucked. Exercise was like my identity. It was my stress relief. So I thought. I'd built muscle. I felt strong. Someone once complimented my arms. I was like, hell yeah, I'm a beast. But now I was just eating and sitting and doing nothing. The guilt was overwhelming. My first tip, this is how I shifted my mindset. Exercise meant pain every day. Everything was always sore. For 5 years straight, I'd been in physical therapy weekly, sometimes twice a week, because I'm hypermobile. My hips, my sacrum, and my pelvis just kept popping out of place. I was malnourished and mostly doing cardio, and my body just could not hold itself together. My feet, my ankles, my sciatic nerve, my back, you name it, it all hurt. I realized if I didn't stop, I would never heal. And being forced to rest was a blessing. My body had 26 years of damage to repair. Even after 2 months of no exercise, I was still sore. I was also frustrated, like what the hell, body? But it was prioritizing my organs first. Healing takes time. And now if you're a driven person, and I imagine you are, try to keep track of the days that you do not work out. Make it something you check off your list of accomplishments, because this is a huge accomplishment. Or every time you have the urge to work out, try to push it back. If you're thinking, maybe I'll just walk for like 15 minutes, wait 5 minutes, try to talk yourself out of it. Sit out the urge, pull out your accomplishment list and make an entry. Okay, now I don't have a ton of friends I could call at 5 a.m. when I was ready to exercise, but if you do, call a friend, a family member, or anyone who might be willing to cheer on your rest. I meet a friend for breakfast once a month, and I told her, every time we meet, you have to tell me to order something challenging. I don't even need to say it because I know it's coming. So yes, I get the waffles or the pancakes, no eggs, and no dry toast. And this applies to exercise too. When you're thinking, I should just do a quick workout, remember your commitment to your recovery and to your body. After inpatient, I returned to PHP at home. And the same rules applied. No exercise, but now I really needed to take charge of my physical activity. I was still waking up at 5 a.m. and with all this added energy, it was torture. I'd stare at my treadmill, just tempted to just do a little. But instead, I would journal or read, watch TV, work on an activity book. Anything to distract myself. I'm not gonna lie, I hated it. I mourned my thin frame, my somewhat muscle, my small feeling. The shame and the guilt were real, but I kept saying, I just want to recover. My old routine, HIIT, running, all in the same day was just the absolute worst. I never liked all that cardio. I just did it because I just felt like I had to. My body was falling apart. I had stress fractures. If I kept going, I saw a future of broken bones, a wheelchair, or even worse. That vision of being unable to move, that kept me off the treadmill. Next up, consider pausing your gym membership. You can always go back when you're ready, but once it's off limits, it's easier to commit. Or do what I did. My gym equipment was in the basement. So I made the basement off limits. I had no reason to go down there except to work out. So there was no temptation, and stopping exercise retrained my brain. Now that I've reintroduced movement, if I miss a day, I kind of forget that I didn't even work out. That's freedom. I can skip a workout with zero guilt. Don't you want that too? If you're pushing through the pain, sacrificing sleep, or prioritizing exercise over life, I promise stopping for a few months to prove you don't need it is worth it. Not just for you, your body, and your mind. You can do this. I stopped after 26 years of never missing a day, not even with bronchitis. Letting go of that pull feels so light. I am so proud of you for being here. Drop your questions below. I'll answer anything to help support you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need it. Let's keep healing together. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.